This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. When you visit the doctor, you probably hand over your insurance, your ID, and contact details. It's just one of the many places that has your personal info. And if any of them accidentally expose it, you could be at risk for identity theft. LifeLock monitors millions of data points a second. If you become a victim, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply. This episode is brought to you by Progressive Commercial Insurance. Business owners, meet Progressive Insurance. They make it easy to get discounts on commercial auto insurance and find coverages to grow with your business. Quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Coverage provided and serviced by affiliated and third-party insurers. Discounts and coverage selections not available in all states or situations.
Hey there, Man Dog fans. Thanks for listening. It's Dan. Happy almost New Year. We don't have a brand new episode for you today, but we are unlocking an episode from our Patreon. This one's called A Jungian Sangria. This one is Ryan and I doing a little two-man, which is we do every Monday behind the paywall. If you haven't joined the Patreon yet, oh, there goes my dog. Let's leave that in because I've done 2 minutes worth of takes, so we're going to leave this one in. If you haven't heard the Patreon yet, that's the type of thing that's on it. You're about to hear it now. Please join us. Maybe that'll be your New Year's resolution, is to listen to our podcast, but for money. We have the free stuff that you get, the guest episodes, plus video of all our episodes, plus an extra two-man. Patreon.com/YourTheManNowDog. Check it out if you'd like. If not, keep enjoying these Friday episodes. We'll have plenty more fun ones in the new year. And thanks again for listening. Bye.
You are the man now, dog. 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 The man now, dog. You are the man now, dog.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Man Dog Pod. It is your improv and conversation podcast hosted by me, Ryan Rosenberg, and my good buddy, Dan Lippert. How are you, Dan?
Excuse me. I had to clear my throat, and now I'm here. Hello.
Hello. Hello. I'm doing really well. Today, folks, it's just a two-man comedy episode with me and Dan. And we figured it would be fun to do a little bit more of like an improv nerd kind of thing. So we were going to do a forum that we had done a lot when we were coming up in improv. And it should be fun, easy, and fun.
Fun,
right?
Easy, and fun. Yeah, we're going to do a little pattern game. So,
yes.
Hey, I don't know what everyone's improv knowledge or experience is. This is the base level of the Herald opener. You free associate. The simple explanation is you free associate based on a suggestion. You let that free association get you to some discoveries of premises and ideas, and then those will get us into little scenes.
Yeah, just generating some random information that we find fun and taking it somewhere that hopefully is even more fun.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know why, I'm free associating right now, but I think as of this recording, Herald Night will have started again. It used to be in Los Angeles on Monday nights. Right. And
that's right.
There's the Herald Experience show that I believe James Mastriani runs in Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. So if you're an improviser in LA, or if you're ever in LA, that's the kind of thing that we're drawing from. You should go to those shows.
Yeah, totally. But I don't think there's much more to explain, right? We're just going to basically start with a word. We'll do some free associating till we find an idea we like. Then we'll do a scene based off that. And then we'll free associate based off that scene until we find an idea we like. Then we'll do a scene off of it. Then we'll free associate again, and so on and so forth. Hopefully until you're all laughing until you cry in your little pants. Right?
Exactly. I just Googled random word generator. Clicking on it now. Number of words, 1. Generate random words. What a funny thing the internet is.
Yeah.
The word that came up is represent.
Represent. And typically they'll start by saying, Represent. Okay.
Agent.
Voting.
Oh.
Ow.
Waiting in line.
Movies.
Getting that soda refill.
Picking the right time in the movie to go get the refill.
Yeah. Like I always think about how I'm talking too much. But is that built into how movies are made? It's like this point is kind of has to be the part where everyone goes to pee or gets the soda.
Right. Okay. So, Bob, we love the script. We love the way it's headed. And honestly, it's wall-to-wall action. It is just fantastic. I couldn't put it down. I was turning every single page, which is almost exactly what I'm looking for.
Look, I have to say, every time I get notes from you, I am just like, I started humbly making indie films. And so even to be working for the Marvel property is incredible. So thank you again.
Of course. And we love what you've done here. I can't be clear enough about that. It's a fantastic script. So these notes are, I need them incorporated, but they're not a content note so much as structure notes, if that makes sense.
Thank you. Yeah.
So, yes. As you can see, we get through the first act. It's beautiful. I love it. I love the midpoint moment where Thanos comes to really realize what he has to do is fantastic. And as soon as we start his journey into the second half, I'm just a little concerned that people are going to need a break to go to the bathroom. So I really want to put in one really boring scene.
The Avengers should go to the bathroom? Like the post-credit sequence where they're eating shawarma, but here they're going to the bathroom?
Almost. But no, I'm talking about the actual theater goer. As you know, this movie's going to be long. The script is nearly 200 pages, right?
Right.
We want to leave a space in there for people to leave and go to the bathroom, but we don't want to put in an intermission. We just want something that's really clear to everybody. Oh, this is the boring part. I'm going to go pee.
I totally hear what you're saying, and I'm learning so much working for the big studio system here, and I just want to do right by you. But at the end of the day, I am still an artist, and I don't understand how that's an artistic choice, because I want my movies to last forever. And in 30 years, people might have bigger bladders. They might have smaller bladders. You don't want to base it on the 2020s audience's bathroom situation.
Of course. And I know this probably seems like one of those annoying studio notes, but we have studied this and people really need a break. And we have found that even if they don't actually go outside and go pee, they can find the same amount of relief just by sort of having a mental breather. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So if you remember in the Avengers Endgame, there's that one scene. It goes by really quick if you're really involved in the movie, but there's that one scene where they just get gas. They just stop and they get gas and they stand outside the car, and it's pretty boring. And again, you may not even remember it thinking back because it's intentionally so boring. But while you're sitting through it, doesn't feel boring. It just feels like a proper break.
All right. Well, I'm learning, and, I'm a student of cinema. And even Martin Scorsese talks about, the great Scorsese, who I love his work. And
how could you?
Genius. He talks about how, even the way you edit a movie, an edit is happening when people would naturally blink. It's a reset point. And so I guess, if you do frame it as the human experience, we have to pee in real life. So the film should be human in that way. The film should have to go potty.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you so much for understanding. Thank you. Man, it's so nice to deal with a writer who behaves like an adult. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you.
Of course, we're all artists. Of course, we all want to be considered. But at the end of the day, this is a job, Sure. And I really appreciate you meeting me where we are. That's really awesome. And, I do have a couple small other notes.
Yeah.
Again, they're very small. So right after the pee scene, I think we want to get back into it hard, which we do, and I think that's fantastic. But we want to just leave not a whole scene, but like a micro moment for someone to check their phone for texts. You know what I mean? Because we're getting into hour 2 of the movie. It's page 120. It's like, God, most movies would be over by now, but I got a lot more Marvel to sit through. I really want people to be able to have that moment to just check their text, not send text, not have a phone call, but just check the text so that they know what they're getting into when the movie's over. When they leave the theater, they know if everyone's going to come to dinner, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, yeah. I guess we're just trying to have our cake and eat it too here with this Marvel stuff, where it's like, do we want to be big popcorn movies that everyone can go to and pee and check their phone whenever they want? Or do we want to make a 3-hour movie that's very sad and not funny at all? And I feel like we're trying to do both. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And that's just tough for me because, like, you know, the movie starts with, you know, a character's young daughter dying of cancer. And it's tough and it's
beautifully
heavy.
Written, by the way. Really beautifully written. Doesn't even feel like a Marvel movie. And I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, I hope people really love that, is that they're going to a Marvel movie and it's like, I don't know, they get a little bit high first and then you immediately make them face the idea of a child dying.
Yeah, I love that.
Great. It's now, but I'm like, check their phones in one of my films. I don't write for that. You know, do you think that Orson Welles wrote for people to check their phones during his films? Do you think that? No. Yeah, you know, Alfred Hitchcock. I think of any of the greats. They did not expect. They didn't write for the dumbest common denominator. They wrote for the smart guy who peed before the movie, turned their phone on silent, and wants to be present. So I won't take that note. I'll draw the line.
Okay. Hey. Okay. I'm not trying to make anybody mad, but I do want you to realize those guys made movies that were 90 minutes or less, and they were losers. And they couldn't hold anyone's attention for 3 to 4 hours like we're trying to do. Okay? My other big pitch for you is that it should be longer. I think your work is so good that I think we could do a post-epilogue prologue that leads into a middle, that leads into another epilogue. I think people are done being done right after the first cutscene.
This is actually, you know what? Okay. How about, here's how we'll compromise, because I love that you're excited about this.
Your script is incredible.
I'll give you a scene where maybe there's just a scene where Scarlet Witch also checks her phone for a while in real time.
Interesting,
and she's just
sort of cueing the audience.
And you're not even seeing what she's seeing. Maybe you see a couple and it's her just being like mad that spam texts exist now.
Maybe even like just one second.
Yeah, just a second. Oh shit, this massage place really wants me to come back post-pandemic. You know, they're offering 20% off. And it is nothing for the character, but I'll do that. But you have to let me do something I want to do, which is...
Okay, Scorsese. Okay,
right,
Scorsese.
One for us, one for them. I'd like to introduce the Superverse. I'm done with the multiverse. This is one step bigger. It's the Superverse.
The Superverse. Okay, now that's interesting. Now, what do you mean by that?
Well, within the multiverse, there's another universe where everyone's Superman. And I know we don't own Superman, so, you know, we'll have to figure that out.
We could buy it, no problem.
Fan service. I know, we can buy everything, right?
Yes.
So let's buy Superman. And we create a Superverse where all of a sudden, all of the Avengers go to an all-Superman universe.
Right.
And they kind of learn, what if everyone's a superhero?
Right. Man.
And Superman's wife dies of cancer.
Oh,
so now you have to care about him, right? You have to care about him. Quick and easy. We do it in 10 seconds. You know.
Yes.
Great.
Yes. Wow. Okay. Great. I love this idea. The only hitch I'm seeing. Where are we going to put the haircut break? The only hitch I'm seeing is that I want to leave a little bit of space. Again, not an intermission, not a cut, not a pause, but just some boredom, some intentional boredom for men who are a little behind on a haircut and they can't get them because they work till after 7, but all the haircut places close at 7. So the weekend is really their only time, right? But on the weekend is also when their families require them. So I want there to be a little moment for men to run out and get a quick Fantastic Sam's while their kids are still safe in the theater. Does that make sense? I mean, this is just what the markets are telling us. This is what all of our research and all the return on investment stuff is telling us we need to do.
Mike, you're late to the dinner party, man. And look at you. I mean, your hair is uncut. You didn't respond to any of my texts. What happened?
I'm sorry. This movie was wall to wall good, dude. I thought I could sneak in the haircut in the third act, and I didn't have time because the movie was just so tight. It's like this fucking guy, whoever this writer was, he wanted the movie to be tight. Doesn't know I have things to do. I pissed my pants.
Yeah,
I missed your text, and I didn't even get a haircut. And I'm really sorry, man. These movies, they're making these movies fucking horrible lately. That's my bad, dude.
It was so nice when I knew exactly what I was going into when I walked in the movie. Now that you tell me they're making them good,
they're making them really good, and there's not a chance to do errands during.
All right, I appreciate that review. I'm not going to go see it, and I'll look forward to your letterbox.
Oh, come! I don't want to dissuade you from seeing it. I mean, honestly, it's a really good movie. The thing that sucks about it, though, is like you're gonna want to watch the whole thing, and there's none of those cool scenes where there's breaks.
Not interested. I mean, you're in here, you're stinking of urine. Your hair is just a little too long, and just a little too long. But it's noticeable, and it's a big dinner party here. I mean, you know, we're wooing the boss.
Right. I probably should. God, I should have just peed and missed a good part of the movie.
No, you did the right thing, but it's just we're fucked now, is all.
You mean that? Yeah, it was good that I stayed and I watched the movie because it was good. Right?
Yeah. If the movie's good, you should watch it. But here we are now. You stink like urine. Your hair is just a little too long. And we were going to pitch our boss on our good, exciting idea. But it's not worth it now. We'll do it another night. Just next time.
Is he here yet? Is the boss here yet?
Sorry I'm late, fellas. Do you have a change of pants? I just saw an amazing movie.
I got great news for you. So did I.
Scene.
Oh, boy.
A little commentary in there, maybe? I don't know.
Just a little bit.
Right, let's generate
Speaking of commentary,
word.
Well, I think let's just jump off a commentary. Let's say ESPN.
Great. Booyah.
Batman.
Yeah, telling a Jungian story.
Having lots of layers.
A Jungian bean dip.
Thanks, everyone, for coming over. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming over.
Thank you for hosting and for making the time.
Oh, absolutely. We really wanted to have everybody over and talk with all the other analysts and see, just how everybody's doing, how everybody's going along with all the, civil unrest, and everybody's feeling crazy. We all know that. And so, how's everybody's patients doing?
Oh, yes. It's become such a odd time out there. Excuse me. And I find that the way my patients are feeling has been represented in multiple elements of my life. You just cannot hide from what's going on out there, and you cannot bottle them up.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We are so used to dealing with that right now, and you have to get used to the changes.
I'm even noticing, just as I walk up to your house, your Halloween decorations, there's something a little Freudian about them. Is everything going okay in your love life?
You noticed. You noticed the Freudianness. Well, yes. I mean, what isn't a little Freudian? I think we all know that. There's a little bit of Freudian in all of us.
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, but yes.
You're funny, Delvin. You're funny, Delvin. They are a little bit Jungian. They are a little bit, Freudian.
Jungian and Freudian. No, I didn't.
They're a little bit Jungian. They're a little bit Freudian. They're a little bit Faustian, in my opinion.
There is a bargain with the devil happening outside, isn't there? It's very Faustian.
100%. And I'll tell you what else there was a bargain. Ralph's. Because I have a fantastic appetizer tonight.
Oh.
Now, I was searching the Ralph's, and I said, what do I need? Pineapple, fruit, something more yummy, something a little deeper. So what I'm presenting as my piece of the potluck is a 26-layer Jungian bean dip.
Wow.
Everybody knows the 7 layers of hell, much like the 7 layers of normal bean dip. This is a much more Jungian, much deeper, much more interpretable bean dip.
What I love about that is, just off the top of my head, I can maybe get to 12 layers of a bean dip. But in the 20s, and that's just like our Jungian selves, where just when you think you've gone as deep as you can go, you go a little deeper. And you're seeing, as I'm seeing right there, it looks like a corn paste, but an emotional corn paste.
Absolutely right, Delvin. Delvin, that is absolutely right. This is the most deepest bean dip you've ever seen. And you get to the cheese, you get to the guac, you get to the salsa, you get to the beans, you get to the cheese, you get to the sour cream. And you simply go, how much deeper could I go? And I have been, to bring this back to our patients while we're having the round table, I often stop at cream or cheese with my patients.
Right.
Or clients, excuse me. And I really want to get below. I really want to get down to the beans or lower.
Yes, and I'm looking here even, and because it's not all sour, it's a little sweet, which you've represented with, it looks like a chocolate. Is it a mole sauce or just chocolate there?
Well, there's a sour cream, there's a creme fraiche, there's a dark chocolate, there's a light chocolate, there's a hazelnut, there's a peanut, there's a bean, there's a peanut. And it's not your traditional bean dip, not in any way, shape, or form. It's not. It's a departure, but also home at the same time.
I will say, I found myself absolutely weeping at the Cost Plus World Market today as I was delving into my own psyche, trying to figure out what to make to drink. And where I found myself was a bit of I'll call it a sangria de soul. It's a sangria of the soul. And what I mean there is it is a representation of my own, again, Jungian darkness that I'm feeling right now. And I find that I'm experiencing a lot of Jungian projections on my lovers.
Interesting.
And on my children with whom I do not currently speak. And I wanted to represent those projections in the sangria. So it's a reflective sangria. It literally shows, through your own hatred of the sangria, it shows you your own self.
Wow.
Wow, that is a beautiful sangria and very, very Jungian. I totally see what you mean. And I feel it.
I must first thank you for the compliment and then follow up by saying, is there a chip long enough for the dip, or should I be getting in there forearm deep, or what is the vibe here?
No. Of course we had long chips made. And these chips are designed to go from layer to layer. They are designed to delve deep, much like the compassionate inquiry that we go through with all of our clients.
And I am seeing with the chip here, and I must call it out because I am in company that will understand it.
Oh, boy, here comes a Freudian.
Yes, it's a penile chip. It is very penile and very Freudian here.
Well, phallic. I think you mean phallic. But you know what I appreciate about you is your forward nature. Your forward nature. There's no reason to hide behind Freud's once scientific language. We're all therapists.
Yes.
We can speak plainly, and we know what we mean academically.
Absolutely.
These are penile chips, and when I put it into my mouth, I dream that I am licking my father's penis.
And that's what I was going to say, is I cannot help but dip this chip into the 24-layer Jungian dip and be filleting in a Freudian way my own father as I eat this dinner, which, of course, is a representation of my both love for him but need to pleasure him at my own displeasure.
Oh my God, I have just made a deep revelation about the sangria. While I have noticed the penility of the chip, I did not at first realize the reminiscence of the sangria to my mother's own sack.
Yes, that is in
sack, there. Of course, I mean placental sack. Where I once came from, lived in, and ate of is the same as this fruited wine drink. And it has made me remember back to the day when I breached passage into this world.
I cannot believe you had that experience with it, because I think I subconsciously made that happen through my own experience. As Robert Bly himself says, on the day of the wedding, there is a secret meeting between mother and daughter where they trade off the monster in the eyes of the son or husband. And this sack is me birthing outside of my own mother, the sangria, and drinking it. And then when I urine it out later, it will be me urinating out the monster of a mother that is now what I project onto my very own life partner, who would like to be called my wife, but we are in big disagreement on that.
Oh, that is so fascinating. So fascinating. Sorry I'm late. Scene, sorry.
Scene.
I didn't realize I hadn't been that person yet. We were probably more like 10 to 12 characters in that scene.
10 to 12 people all just talking exactly the same.
Yeah.
But notably Delvin.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, how about Elf? Elf.
Christmas.
Shopping.
Oh, self-checkout.
Mm-hmm. Like a self checkup, like a doctor's checkup.
Thanks for coming in today. Do you have your insurance card and your driver's license? You can just sign in right there.
I do, but I'm not sure I'm going to need that. But yeah, here you are.
Oh, okay. Are you because you're in the system, or is it your first time here?
Well, I just no. I've come here since I was a kid. Actually, I feel silly about still seeing my podiatrist, or not my podiatrist. I do feel silly about seeing my podiatrist. I'm walking fine. No, but my pediatric doctor. I just feel like I'm kind of past this. You know?
I understand that, but these doctors, even though those lifelong bonds are very important, and Dr. Zucker obviously really is a great woman, and I think it makes sense that you want to keep seeing her.
I don't. This will be my last appointment. But I didn't want to cancel the appointment. But I wanted to come, do my last appointment, see the doctor, and just sort of let her know what's going on, if that's okay.
Well, thanks for coming in here, Mike. My receptionist told me that this was going to be your last appointment.
Yeah. I think, we've been doing this a long time, and you have been a fantastic doctor. Something that I really appreciate is that not only do you care for me, but you're very educational. And I really feel like I've learned a lot from you by having these appointments. But before I came in today, I did a self-checkup, and it felt like it was pretty much the same thing. So I think I'm just going to have to go with that for a while. And if anything comes up that I can't handle, then you'd be my first real doctor to call. But I just really feel like I could go it alone for now.
Okay. Well, I wish I could say I respect your decision, but I don't. I'm reminded of a little bumper sticker that I walked past that I should have bought now that I'm feeling this emotion. And it said, your Google search history is not worth as much as my medical degree. And I'm really feeling that right now, right? Because you know that what I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get in the way.
I'm really sorry, Doctor. I'm sure you deal with this all the time because you're such a good teacher that people probably don't need you forever. You know, if anything, it says a lot about your service. You know,
I don't see it that way at all.
Service is what you
I
like
appreciate it. I don't see it. Yeah. I don't see it that way at all. And so what? You said you did a self-checkup. Well, let me do a checkup and let's see if what you saw is matched with what I see, you know?
Okay. I mean, I really don't think it's necessary. I touched my balls and everything, but if you want to do it, we can do a physical.
I do more than just touch your balls. I'm checking for a hernia while I'm doing that, okay?
Right.
As well as, you know, now at this age, testicular cancer or lumps or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, none of those, so I'm good. What's next?
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Would you mind?
Okay.
And yet
you're
not
pants first.
Well,
yeah,
you're not a kid anymore. You just have to kind of pull the equipment out. You don't have to take your pants all the way down like that.
Okay. Well, I prefer to do it this way. But I appreciate you calling it equipment and being a professional. Okay. So as you can see.
Okay.
Other way.
Yeah. Well, you did that right. Yeah. Everything's looking good as far as that goes.
Right. That's what I was saying. So.
And let me just take your blood pressure here.
Okay.
And again, now you can put the pants on.
Okay. I prefer to keep them off for just right now. Just
okay,
let you know.
Then I will ask that you get out of my chair. Then I guess.
Yeah, I'll hop up on the patient chair. Just to let you know, the blood pressure is 70 over 150. So.
Okay. Well, see, there you go, right there. It's actually 150 over 70. 70 over 150 would be a huge, huge problem.
Okay. Sorry about that, but I mean, the numbers were the same. I just did it with my finger.
Okay. Well,
I was counting it.
So here we go. That's a little bit of an issue with your blood pressure. You want to be kind of in the 120 over 90 range, or 120 over 80. So I'd like to actually put you on some statins. Can you write yourself a prescription for those?
No, I guess I can't. No.
So would you like me to write you one? Or no, how about Dr. Yu writes the prescription for that one? Does that sound right?
I'm still paying this appointment. I mean, I haven't left you yet. I'm not trying to be rude. It seems like this has really affected you personally. I just feel like it would be saving us both some time. Aren't you guys slammed? Let's make room for another patient. I know how to do it myself.
We are not slammed. We are usually behind, but it's because I take such care and love with my patients and such time to explain things. Now,
watch this. Watch me hit my knee. Bink. It moves. It's fine. My reflexes are fine.
That's not how testing reflexes work. You can't test your own reflexes. I have
Excuse
to do
me,
it
get out of the
you.
way. Watch me put this freaking stick in my mouth. It doesn't even have to be this stick. You look, I'll use one I brought from outside. Tongue's fine.
It's not checking your tongue. It's all sorts of things. Your tongue is, of course, the window into, it is the closest to all your organs. So if there's an issue with your tongue, I actually don't want to explain it to you. You can figure out yourself while I look at your tongue.
Well, look at my tongue. Is it fine?
I'm seeing something slightly.
Totally normal?
No, actually, it's totally fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm not concerned at all about it. It's
but
fine.
If you did see something, say something. I mean, I think I saw everything, but if you did see something, then definitely please say something.
No, you're right. You can check yourself out. It actually looked totally fine here.
What are you, starting to smoke a cigarette? Why are you getting so aggressive? What's going on?
Alexa, play Alanis Morissette, the song about Dave Coulier.
Isn't it ironic? Oh, I love it. Dave Coulier, how about Full House?
Poker.
Fireplace.
The flu, like the.
Breeze.
This like the seasonal smell of someone's fireplace.
knowing what season it is because of the breeze outside.
Mm-hmm. Knowing it's going to rain because of your knee flare up or whatever, your joints.
Yeah. Lightning.
Hey, Dave, you in there? Dave?
Oh, yeah. Well,
hey, neighbor.
Just a second. Just a sec. Hey, what's going on, man?
Oh, not too much. How you doing? Everything good?
I'm doing okay, Michael. What's going on? This is kind of a random popover.
Cut right to the chase. It smells like you're really having a nice night over here. You got the fireplace going and everything?
Oh, yeah. We're doing some mulled wine. We got the fireplace going. We're actually going to watch It's a Wonderful Life later. Just kind of getting in the holiday spirit.
Sure. The thing is, it is September, and I know you're kind of getting there, and you all...
A little early, admittedly, but we did have a rainstorm, so it just felt apropos,
It just really F's with my situation here, because I kind of like to know the seasons, and when I smell this, and there's a lot, I'm really getting in tune with my body and how my body reacts to things that I can't control, and one of them is seasonal. Right. And so if my body thinks we're going into fall, it's going to start going into hibernation mode, and that of course means the gut is going to grow, and I'm just a little worried is all.
No, and I can smell you got the brats going over there. You're trying to believe we're still in summer, huh?
Just that's we
cute.
are. September's still technically summer, at this point, and I'm also trying to.
23rd. I do think we did kind of cross over into fall. I mean, the time is.
It's just
change soon,
with climate change and everything like that. I do want to make sure my body is prepared, my mind is prepared. You know this about me, and I want to say it's a little almost insulting that you're doing this.
Okay. Well, why don't I do this? Why don't I close up all the windows on your side of my house, and I will open up the flume at the top all the way and just let all the smell sort of go out the top or go over to the Hendersons, and I'll try to keep it away from yours. Would that work? Just for a little while?
I just feel like we just spent 2.5 years learning about how particles move, and we understand through the corona situation, that it doesn't just go where we want it to go. It's still going to go up my little nose.
Well, hey, I'm not the only one doing sort of smells that are out of season right now. I didn't say anything when you were lighting off Piccolo Pete's in the backyard last night, but I definitely smelled a little 4th of July, and that's not exactly where I'm trying to be. I don't really want to sweat my ass off right now. I would like to wear a sweater and enjoy the fall.
It's still summer. I'm going to say it one more time. It is still September. You can still we had the leftover Pete's.
September is not firework month, my man. That's June, July. And maybe you burn them in August if you didn't use all your Julys. But September 23rd? I mean, my man, I'll let you get away with the brats because it's seasonal eating, but Piccolo Pete's, the sound is 4th of July. The smell is 4th of July. I can't believe I'm getting this from you.
You know what you are? You're glib and you're smug. And
I'm gonna light a candle. I'm lighting a candle.
Oh my God. What is it? What is that?
What do you think it is? Do you smell that? That's pumpkin and sandalwood.
Oh,
you smell that?
Oh.
It is so earthy and homey. I feel like I could just hibernate.
I feel my beard growing out a little more. My body's so confused. My body is cold even though it's warm out because it thinks I should be wearing a nice sweater right now. Do you know what I mean?
I agree. I think you should be too. I think it's time. I think if you put on the sweater, the weather will come.
One rain doth not a fall make. You're going to light that. No, you're going to light that candle. I am going to. Let's see. I'm going to book a trip to Italy. I'm going to book a trip to Italy. I'm going to book a nice summery trip to Italy.
Well, that's fine. I don't see why you got to take your shirt off to book a trip to Italy. Let me smell your scent. Maybe
summer.
But it's not even that hot out. For you to smell this much like BO just to make it feel like summer is disingenuous.
I don't wear deodorant.
Be smelling you.
I don't wear deodorant until the leaves fall off the trees. I don't do it because
honey, get my leaf blower. Get my leaf blower because we're about to change that. We're about to change the leaves
off the tree.
Oh, get my ladder, honey. Get my leaf blower and my ladder.
Samantha, you do not have to be a slave to these ideals.
Look what she's wearing. Look what she's wearing. Full length sweater. Full length sweater.
Samantha,
and we have the air conditioning on. It's cold in this house.
Honey, I know a great divorce lawyer. If you are being forced into these fall ideals,
do not call her honey.
Not like that. Like in the folksy way, sweetheart. You know,
yeah, I'm pretty sure we've moved to the point where men who speak like that sound disgusting.
No, only if your brain is disgusting. I am just being a nice guy. Amanda, dear, if you need help, you come by our place. You can stay with us as long as you want. And I'll tell you this, we will make for you a strawberry dipped in whipped cream that'll make you think that you are on the Riviera.
Why can't you just control the scent of your house for your season, and I control the scent of my house? We'll try to keep all the scents indoors. I'll close my garage. You close your garage.
Hi, you guys do hedges, right? And fences
yeah,
and
absolutely.
stuff like that?
Best hedges in town. Best hedges in town. Cleanest line, sharpest line.
I need a hedge very tall. And a type of shrub or plant. Is there one that keeps out smells, I'm wondering?
Well, there are definitely some plants that grab some of the smell when they breathe the oxygen out of the air. Yeah.
Okay.
Or excuse me, when they take in the CO2 to create the oxygen.
I understand. I understood what you meant. You didn't have to correct yourself or clarify.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Yeah. Apology accepted. I'm looking to get some sort of hedge to not just do some of the smells. I need a full smell block. I need it to be like I am in a. Have you seen Scream 2? This is
absolutely.
You know, in Scream 2, where they're in the kind of recording booth and they're pounding, and the Ghostface is chasing. I think David.
They've got no clue. They've got no clue whatsoever.
I need that type of room, a soundproof booth,
sure,
but with smells. Where if Ghostface, in theory, was killing David Arquette on the other side, I couldn't smell a lick of it.
Yeah, that makes sense. This is actually perfect timing. And we have a lot of really good fall deals right now on some of the summer foliage that wouldn't sell, that we're selling at a discount now since it's fall.
I'll be paying full price. No, I'll actually be paying full price for those because it's not fall. It's September 24th. And so I appreciate that. And I'll be having a call with, I guess, I don't know, the Better Business Bureau about that deal being just a little early.
Okay. I do want you to know we did just pass over the vernal equinox. So technically, I'm pretty sure we're in fall where the nights are longer than the days are now. So I would say if we were in spring, we'd be on the other side of that, coming from daylight savings toward the vernal. But
are there any other businesses in town that do what you do?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, this is almost like I'm Jewish, and it's almost like buying a Mercedes, aka a Nazi sled, where I'm working with somebody who is just so vehemently against what I believe in.
Hey, Dad, I know I haven't seen you in a long time, and I haven't been able to come home and visit from college this year, but I got you a pretty good Hanukkah gift that I think you're going to be pretty excited about.
Oh, that's so amazing! I hope. You you being here's a gift. I'll say that right now.
Oh, that's so nice. I mean, you are validating that it's Hanukkah, right? I mean, in previous years we haven't. It's caused a little bit of a fight.
Oh, sorry if my excitement about the gift is indicating that I'm going to open it now. No, I'll be opening the gift right as we cross over into winter. Right? It's not really winter yet.
Well, I mean, it is like late November.
Yeah, the Jewish calendar is just a little wonky because it goes by the moon. And so I'm not saying Jews are wonky. I'm not saying Jews are wonky, but I'm saying the calendar's a little wonky. Your
calendar's wonky?
And I feel it. I smell it. It's not winter yet. It's not Hanukkah time, but I'm very excited to open this and give you your present when it would be appropriate, which is, of course, not today.
I mean, I have to head back at the end of the weekend, so hopefully it's tomorrow.
Well, I was going to give you your Labor Day present, but okay, I guess.
It's not even close to Labor Day.
Well, I would have given it to you on Labor Day.
Labor Day is not a smell-based holiday. It is a day.
I knew I shouldn't have let you go to a liberal arts school. I knew I shouldn't let you go to a liberal arts school.
Dad, the rest of us know this. Seasons are real. It's not based on smells.
It smells, it's sights, it's sounds. What are your friends teaching you there? I want to speak to your professors. You know, it's...
Dad, I had sex. And not just any kind of sex. I had a spring fling. I don't know if you're ready to hear that.
Get out.
Ow!
Get out. I'm kicking you in your fucking little butt. Get out of my house.
Oh, God, Dad, my butt.
I have no son. Just like we will have no son when the smells are right and it is winter at a certain time.
You don't even know what you believe in. You're just stuck being wrong.
All right. You're spending Hanukkah with your mother.
Put the gun away.
I won't. I'm going to kill you and then I'm going to turn it on me. The world has gone bad.
Just light a candle, Dad. Light a hot dog candle.
Oh, and then they'll put this on those damn true crime podcasts you love so much. I know I said broadcasts.
It's not Prodcast, Dad. That's only one of them, and it's about cows.
See.
Well, folks, it's just that freaking simple.
Oh,
you do
yeah.
a little pattern, you find an idea you like, and Dan initiates all the scenes.
Did I? You initiated?
No, I think I initiated. I initiated the first one. I mean that as a thank you that you're so good at that, not as a.
No, I didn't take it as that.
It away from me.
Everybody,
it's a lovely part of performing with you. You always have an idea.
I appreciate it. That's all I have. And everybody out there, do your own pattern games and send them right to the toilet.
I was going to say, is he about to ask for these?
But thanks for listening, everybody. I think we are just about to be on our tour. So please go check out Big Grande if you live in Chicago, if you live in Pittsburgh, if you live in Detroit, if you live in Toronto, Rochester, New York City, Rhode Island, Cincinnati, or St. Louis. Will be in your cities October 27th through November 13th.
And we want to thank everybody who helps us make the show. Of course, we got Brian Holmes, Hannah Rehack, our lovely theme song from Casey Trela, and our fantastic logo work from Annie Wu. And of course, to all of our patrons listening to this, thank you so much for your support, as well as your attention and time. We really appreciate having some people to do this for, and it feels cool that you guys enjoy it. So thank you so much. RIP to Dan's microphone. If you're watching the video, it cannot stay in its little holster. But hey, we did a fun episode regardless.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being here with us, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.